Hey, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at Filecoin. I do want to say that I'm not a financial advisor. You should do your own research before investing money into crypto. Now, if you don't know how to use the Fibonacci retracement, there's going to be a link down below in the description that's going to take you to a video where I explain in detail how I use the Fibonacci retracement, this tool here with these different levels, how I use this to set up long-term targets and how I use it to set up short-term targets. So check that out and let's get straight into the TA. So as you can see, this Fibonacci retracement is set up with the swing high back in April of 2021 and the swing low back in December of 2020. We started retracing all the way down to the 1.618 here at $4.30, and that was an incredible buying opportunity. And we also had this capitulation in December where we went as low as $2.40, 49 cents. So basically $2.50. This was an incredible buying opportunity. Unfortunately, I was not able to pick up any Filecoin, any Filecoins at that area. But I do have a good position here, and we did have a nice swing trade on Patreon. And what we're waiting for is a pullback towards the daily 55 EMA because we are probably going to see a heavier pullback here. Potentially in March, we're going to see even a stronger pullback because the inflation is getting out of hand once again. The data is coming in. The data that's coming in is not good whatsoever. So it's going to be exciting to see what Jerome Powell is going to spew in the next FOMC meeting. Is he going to play dumb and once again say that everything's fine? Or is he going to be a bit more hawkish and is he going to drive the markets down? That's going to be really interesting to see. But like I said, this is not taking us into the bull market just yet. And we are going to see a healthy pullback. And every time we have these rallies, we do see a pullback afterwards. And we're not close to the halving yet. It's going to be happening in the first half of 2024. I would say in the first quarter probably. So once we get closer to that, that's when we're going to be seeing the strong moves to the upside. And that's when we're probably going to stop swing trading. At least I will. Because I don't want to sell and just see the price do a 50x without me. So yeah, we took profits over here at $7.20. Around that price, that's where the I was targeting the 1.414 Fibonacci retracement. As you can see, that was $7.14.5. But I saw that we were sitting a bit higher than that. So I took some profits because I thought that we were going to be coming back down. We were pretty overextended already on the daily and on the 4-hourly across the board. So this was a good area to take some profits. Unfortunately, we did see a stronger move to the upside. So we did see a move all the way up here to $9.50. And anyone who took profits here is already able to buy in at a great discount. But like I said, I'm waiting for the retest of the 55 daily EMA as the gap in between the EMAs is very unhealthy. And Filecoin usually has these, as you can see, strong moves to the upside with a move back down. So hopefully we retest the 55 EMA. If we fail to hold that as support, I would be targeting this support block, which is set up from $5.06.5 down to $4.81. So don't worry, you still have a chance to buy into Filecoin. The 20 EMA on the daily chart is a good area to start dollar cost averaging into the project if you still don't have any tokens yet. So you could potentially put 20% in right now, wait for a pullback, enter at 575, for example, which is where I'm going to be buying back into Filecoin, to be honest with you. So usually I let my patrons know about my buy orders, but I'm going to share this in this video. So 575 is where I'm buying back into Filecoin. If the 55 EMA moves up or we see Bitcoin suddenly reverse, I'm probably going to buy in closer to $6 if we start the move towards the upside because, still I would be in profit. And yeah, the golden support block here is what I want us to hold. Now, if Bitcoin decides to move impulsively to the downside, we might be retesting the golden ratio here. I do apologize, not the golden ratio, the 1.618. The golden ratio is all the way up here. That's the 0.618, and this is the 1.618. So this, the 1.618, is usually your technical target after you start losing the swing low over here. And we lost it here in April last year. So we were targeting the 1.618. And this was a beautiful retracement down. I wasn't expecting us to go down as low as $1.66. However, when we were down here, that was looking likely. I'm not going to lie. When you see these strong pullbacks, you never know what's going to happen next. So you have to be ready for every single outcome. But yeah, I do have a nice bag of Filecoin. If we drop back down below $5, I'm probably going to buy more tokens and maybe get a stronger position and just dollar cost average more. My average buy-in price, I think, is around $6.30 or something. So that's a pretty good buying, buying area. And anywhere below $7 really is a steal in my opinion. I think Filecoin is going to be doing great the next bull market as it gets adopted more and more. And I do think we're going to be reaching to the, breaking at least reaching $300 the next bull market. And not because I simply have this, I simply have this all-time high and I just want the price to retrace there. No, there is actual use. There is an actual utility behind the project. So this is not a shitcoin that's going to do 100x just because Elon Musk tweeted about it. No, this is going to be a utility-driven token that is going to be increasing in price as more users are engaging with the application and with their decentralized storage network. So hopefully we do see new all-time highs. Potentially we could be looking at let's bring out the fib retracement here, and let's take the low of $2.80, and let's place the fib all the way up there. So obviously on this, here you can see that we're looking at $2,712. That is not realistic in my opinion. We're not going to be seeing those prices, although in the next 10 years, who knows? But what we can do is we can either target the 1.272 here at $622, and from where we are right now, that would be an 8,000, 9,000% move to the upside. So still, I think that's a bit far-fetched. So what we can do is we can take the same swing low here, but we only take this high, as you can see, the September 2021 high, and then we have $335 as our next target, and we have $571 as our second target, the 1.414, and that's only 140% more than the previous all-time high. So this is a bit more conservative, okay? So these prices potentially could see the day of light if everything goes well with the project and we don't get any bearish news, the team doesn't suddenly disappear or anything like that, and it doesn't look like that's going to be happening. Now, taking a look at the daily RSI, as you can see, we were pretty overextended here. We were sitting above the index of 70, and that was another indicator that told me that we could take some profits here and expect a pullback. So once we got there, like I said, I took profits, and now I'm waiting for a nice pullback here. So once we come back down to 45 on the RSI, that's probably going to be a nice area for anyone to dollar cost average, because that's where we saw a bounce the last time we were sitting there. But if we see a stronger capitulation and we go down as low as we were here in December, that's even better. And don't waste this opportunity, right? If you're really bullish on Filecoin, don't waste this opportunity. So that's pretty much it for the daily chart. Let's switch over to the weekly chart on Binance. Taking a look at the weekly chart on Binance, as you can see, we have the swing low set up at $2.95 and the swing high set up at $10. Now, as you can see, the fib levels are set up, or the swing low and the swing high are set up exactly where the body of the candle closes, so at the closures of the bodies. So you can do it with the wicks, of course, but just to be more conservative, we can use the bodies of the candles, and technically that's the right way to use the fib anyway. So we have our 1.618 target at $21, which is a nice target for anyone looking to enter here off of the 20 EMA on the weekly chart, which is currently sitting at $5.62. and it's in the golden area or the golden ratio area of the Fib retracement. So I'm expecting a bounce from this area, to be honest with you. So if the markets don't drop aggressively, and let's assume that the Fed doesn't suddenly become ultra hawkish during their next FOMC meeting, I think on March 22nd, then we might just consolidate in this area around $5.50 all the way up to $6.25. So this could be a nice accumulation area for anyone looking to have a strong position, a strong Filecoin position. And I would say anything around the 20 EMA on the weekly or below that is a great entry, because as you can see, if you were buying this entire dip here, you could have taken profits twice already above $9. And if you start breaking this high, then you could be looking at $21, because that's the 1.618 Fib retracement. And usually once you break the first Fib level, you typically retrace all the way up to that 1.618 target. Obviously, you do have two Fib levels below that. The minimal target is the 1.272 at $13.80, and the 1.414 is at $16.40. And the lines above are EMAs that I also use. We have the 80 EMA, we have the 55 EMA, we have the 100 EMA here, but those aren't important right now. The next major EMA that we could be targeting is the 55. Obviously, that's where the 1.272 is as well. So the next time we start an impulsive move to the upside, we could run into that 55 EMA. And it's important that we hold the 20 EMA as support here. I would really love to see the 20 held as support. And I do want to see the bullish cross happen towards the end of the year. Of course, Bitcoin needs to do that as well. And off we go into the bull market into 2024 and 2025. Jumping into the weekly RSI, you can see there are two support blocks below us. And you could be targeting both of these for entries. You could potentially put a bit of money around the RSI of 42. And the second half could enter, or you could put that into the project at around about 37.8 on the RSI, but obviously you do have these black swan events, all the macroeconomic aspects that could play a huge part into the next strong pullback in the crypto market. So you have to be expecting a move to the downside, but you also have to be ready for a move to the upside, right? So you want to be exposed to the markets in case we see a move to the upside, and you want to have some capital in case we dump, just so you can dollar cost average into all of your projects, so that eventually when we start moving up, you are already in profit. So that's the healthiest way to, go about things, in my opinion. This is not a financial advice, obviously. The weekly stochastic here is starting to recover from the oversold. On the settings, we have 28 and 14, and this is set up in a way we don't see a lot of false signals. For example, if we jump into the daily chart, as you can see, you were oversold here in November, at the end of November, early December. That was a good buying opportunity, and you were overbought here at the end of January, early February. So that was a good point to take some profit. So this is a very good indicator for, I would say, shorter term trading on the daily. But if you switch to the weekly, this is a more long-term indicator, obviously, because it's the weekly chart. So we're just starting to recover from the oversold, and once we're going to get back up here, that's where you want to be taking profits and cashing out. So that's pretty much everything I wanted to show in this video. Let's take a look at the volume. Look at this. Oh my God, this is the weekly chart. Look at these candles. Wow, look at this. Imagine who entered here. Guys, I'm pretty sure that this was either big institutions or someone big buying in, because look at this candle. This is the largest weekly volume candle that we've seen on Filecoin ever. Even during the bull market, we haven't seen anything like that. Look at this candle. Oh my God, $150 million. That is crazy. I did not see this. This is crazy, and this is really bullish. Like, this is a very bullish sign. So yeah, we're looking bullish across the board here for crypto, but only short term. We need to see the Fed start cutting the interest rates before we can expect or even think about the bull market. So don't think too much about the bull market right now. Think about getting and making as much money as you can so that you can invest and set yourself up for success during the next bull market. Thank you all for watching. If I missed out anything important in the video, please make sure to leave a comment down below, and I'm going to see you in the next one. Goodbye and good night.